What's on your mind?
You! Did you see anything just now? Culprit! Where is the culprit?
Scanning the surroundings. Collecting effective information.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Right. This is the trophy when our song won the Golden Melody Award for the first time. The design looks ordinary now, doesn't it? But this is where we embarked on the path to being top idols. Unexpectedly, I was used to attack Annie. Yes. At that time, the figure had this trophy in his hand. Annie is soaring high. Tons of people are envious of her. She's been doing so well. Having a few haters would be quite common in the business. I wanted to leave because of the power outage. But I heard something falling to the ground. I wanted to go to the hot spring lounge to see if anyone was there. The moment I entered the hot spring lounge, there was a flash of lightning just outside the window. I saw a figure. He was by the window. This figure was also staring at me intently. I yelled out of fear. The figure attacked me with the trophy that was used to attack Addie. Fortunately, I dodged. Otherwise, I would have been. Later, the power came back. I saw the figure open the window and ran. And Annie was on the ground. And then, you guys came. I can't remember. I was so scared at the time that I collapsed to the ground. I think it's a man. Oh, it was too dark. I don't remember. Must be a man. It was him who attacked us, I guess. Definitely. Must be one of those haters. Didn't you see it too? Those messages on Annie's phone, on my phone, and on Yulia's phone. It's them! They have said too many times that they'd attack us. I'm so scared.
Huh? We'll go back to our rooms then.
This is a crucial period. Before the police come, everyone should not act alone.
Given the weather outside, will the police come?
They can come as soon as the rain stops. Turn on the alarm mode of Robot Eye. I'll be there as soon as the alarm goes off.
You're here. How are things outside? The wounds have been treated, but she's not awake yet. Let's hope that the first aiders who are held back by the heavy rain will arrive sooner. No, I'm listening. Contradictions often hide the key to the problem. Do you think Beth lied? Yeah. Good eye. However, there is one more thing. Have you noticed? It seems that someone faked the footprint of the escape. They deliberately made us believe that there was an unknown external culprit. Perhaps our unexpected visit forced the culprit to leave in a hurry without handling the scene properly, so as to be clear of any suspicions. There is only one person without an alibi. Beth. Yeah, if surveillance and operations can be divided and coordinated, then the whole thing is much simpler. Since you have doubts, why don't you verify your guess in person? Don't forget this. You also have the ability to perform mind simulation. Yeah, but before looking for Beth and the others to confirm what's happened to Annie, what kind of outfit will help you? Great! You've already collected a few sentiments. There are a few tips for you before you activate the mind simulation. I haven't identified the source of this ability so far. I only know that it will appear in some people for genetic reasons. But there are some criminal acts aimed at acquiring this ability. Therefore, this ability must be kept a secret from outsiders. Gerald knows that I have this ability. But he doesn't know that you have it too. This requires your own judgment. When you think Gerald is trustworthy, you can tell him yourself. Here is how you can activate the mind simulation. First, You need to find one's vulnerability and sympathize with them. For you, styling can assist you in it. Remind them of memories associated with similar outfits. Then, you can trace their memories with mind simulation. It's all up to your reasoning and analysis. Whose memory do you wish to explore in this case now? Annie is still in a coma. Mind simulation requires the target to see you in the outfit. That will help break the first line of defense. Whose memory do you wish to explore in this case now? To explore memory, it is recommended that you start with someone you are familiar with. For example, the most suspicious person or the victim. In this case, Beth is highly suspicious. Whose memory do you wish to explore in this case now? Yeah, Beth looks like our #1 suspect. And after the incident just now, she's relatively weak mentally. Now is the time to find her weaknesses. I saw this photo on Beth's phone by chance. It shows that Beth cherishes this time very much. This may be one of Beth's mental weaknesses. Go get ready, and I will assist you.
You're back. How's Annie? What's with your outfit?
That's...
Can you hear my voice? Great, you have entered Beth's memory. It seems that this is a stage. Beth's mind world does not seem to be an easy puzzle to crack. You have to break Beth's mental defense line by line to seek the truth of what happened tonight. I'm right here. Go for it. You must remember that the memory cannot be tampered with. Otherwise, it will cause confusion in Beth's memory. And it will spell trouble. It seems that the memory world here is not stable yet. Although your current outfit has awakened Beth's memory well, there is still a gap from her true desire in her heart. The deeper you understand her, the better you can use your ability. And the more stable the memory world will be. You do know a lot. The road to the top? I don't know if it's good or bad.
That's why this voting board is shredded in Beth's heart, right? This is also a memory that Beth is unwilling to admit. Is this really the cause? Annie is the brightest star in Black Sugar, and the entire group benefits from it. If there are programs that want to interview Annie, the entire group will be invited. If Annie quits, it means that Beth and Yulia won't even have this kind of privilege. They are afraid of being known as hardworking yet nameless all the time, don't you think? Not really. Why would she feel okay with that? Let's get out of the memory first. There's no point in going any further. Don't let that bother you. Or you won't be able to bear the memories you're likely to see in the future.
It's me. I saw you leave in a hurry. Is something bothering you? I suppose this is the world that we live in. One that stands high will be watched by 10,000 eyes. They feel the privileges and pain from high up. Few people will bow to check on those under their feet. These 5 years may be just torment for them. Not everyone can accept the situation of starting together, but ending up being worlds apart. This could be a betrayal. Me? But before things became irreversible, I managed to keep them under control. I will never allow this to happen to me again. Moreover, I made it out on my own. What's there to fear? That the reality could be too harsh to accept? At least so far, I don't feel a need to worry about this. Ah, you should read my autobiography. I didn't write it myself, but I read it. It wasn't bad. Just kidding. I'm not old enough to write an autobiography. You have a lot of evidence already. What you don't have right now is self-confidence. Ashley has guessed that you would do so a long time ago.
So, she wants me to tell you that intimidation can play a big role when revealing the culprit.
What were you guys doing? Why are you wearing our costumes?
Are you ready?
No,
What's that?
Huh?
Don't spout nonsense!
No,
It's not true! Annie is my best friend! Why would I do such a terrible thing to her? What's that? I was not lying! That silhouette hit me with a trophy by the window!
Beth won't lie. She was almost attacked by that guy.
There was lightning! At that time, a bolt of lightning came down outside the window, illuminating the trophy. I saw the trophy after the power came back on. It just came out of my mouth.
Yes, that's right. That's what happened.
That's right. What are you trying to say? Don't spout nonsense! Explain it! It could prove that the culprit came in through the window! What?! Impossible! This is impossible! Yeah, what of it? You want to frame me again? This can't be! It's some hater! It must be!
The evidence is here,
What?
because it's not far from the sea. It's highly likely that the culprit would discard the relevant evidence into the sea after committing the crime. But the culprit might not have expected that it would be high tide tonight.
What? How could it be?
The package that was thrown into the sea was brought back by the high tide.
No!
Here are the shoe covers used, disposable gloves stained with fingerprints and Annie's blood, and Yulia's.
No, it has nothing to do with me. We didn't do it. It's not. But I didn't.
I went to check the IP of the account that sent you the spam messages. It's a shady PR company. I used some tricks to locate the fake identity that purchased the service. It's actually the two of you.
Gerald is the most uncontrollable and unpredictable element in your plan. You arranged the power outage tonight, right?
I checked the circuit. There's no aging or any kind of damage.
You originally planned to use the power outage to buy yourselves the time to destroy the evidence. But unexpectedly, Gerald quickly solved the power outage. That's right. The time before we went over was too brief. And there had been people around her since then. The only time she could dispose of the evidence was when she went to get changed. She had to throw it into the sea, though hastily.
No! It's not true! It's not me! I didn't do it!
It's all over. Admit it! Beth, admit it! It's me! It's Beth and me!
It's Annie's fault! She's the one to blame! If it weren't for her saying that she would quit the group, this all would have never taken place! I've paid for divination! It said I should be the most popular one in our group! Instead of her, she steals my life! But soon, karma will befall her. Everything she enjoyed will be mine! Lamont is an augur, greatest of all time! His tarot never fails! But right at this moment, she said she wanted to quit the group! He said we would move forward together on our debut! Now that she's reached the apex, she wants to leave us! How can she kick us out after using us while we must endure and do nothing about it? I hate her! That's right! As victims, not only can we make headlines, we can earn the attention and sympathy of fans and even onlookers. With topics and popularity, we will have better resources, more interviews, thus greater popularity. No! That's not true! I didn't want to kill Annie! At that time, I pretended to be a hater just to scare her. But I didn't expect to almost blow up my cover. I accidentally pushed Annie over when I ran away. She was motionless after she fell. I came to realize that she wasn't breathing. I was so scared at the time. I didn't want to get busted. I was being stupid. I didn't mean it. All this is really just an accident. Please, trust me. She owes us! It's all because of her selfishness! It's all because of her selfishness!
She didn't!
What?
How could that be?
She knew that the company would definitely abandon you after she quit. So she wanted to seek investors of interest. To sponsor your variety shows. Gerald is one of the sponsors on the list. He's also the one I trusted the most. I invited him over to discuss with Annie your future cooperation.
This is impossible! Why would she bother? At that time, she was...
Annie really loves you guys and this group. Annie just wants to return to ordinary life. With the honor that she has won with you together. But you failed her! And you did this
totally forgoing the opportunity she fought to get you.
I'm sorry, Annie. I'm really sorry.
What's on your mind, honey? Things are done. Annie is sure to get better. This is the first case you've handled. As a newbie, you could score 95 points. The remaining 5 points served as a reminder that you must find stronger evidence in future cases. It's almost 12 o'clock, and the rain has just stopped. In any case, we need to celebrate your birthday. I have prepared a surprise for you. Why don't you go back to your room and take a break first, and come meet me at the beach before 12? Don't come early and don't be late.
Why? They are quite common. How do you know? I do have a villa, with cherry blossoms in the yard. You can come if you want to see the cherry blossoms in spring. Thanks for that. Is this what you call the fairy wand? Well, it's enlightening. Are you still dwelling on the case? Although I know that Ashley will tell you some memories of their past, it feels like you have seen more by yourself. You seem like a detective who can read minds. You've done a great job. Right. Annie should have, but she didn't expect what might happen later.
Over here! Your outfit is stunning. The fireworks are really beautiful. That's very sweet of you. I'm so happy that you love them. My dear sister, Happy birthday.